I'm kind of worked up today, yo. Seriously. And yes, I said yo. The reason why I'm a little worked up today is because of these Gen Z teachers, woke teachers, who won't stick to the curriculum and who get on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and all of these things and start bawling because the school that they work in won't allow them to tell my kids, your kids, that they are gay and have a trans partner whose pronouns are zippity doodah, zippity yay, and I'm an idiot, and who didn't transition fully, because kids are going to ask what that means. So yeah, when the kid asks, then they feel the responsibility to say, well, that means that boys have penises and girls have vaginas, and what a transition is they take the vagina, make it into a penis, and vice versa. Yeah, they would teach my 5-year-old that. To me, that's child abuse. I know. Growing up in the 80s and 90s, let me tell you what a teacher did. They taught. They got up by the blackboard, opened a book, or had a lesson plan. They wrote on the board about what the lesson plan was about, and boom, we took notes. We listened to those lessons. We didn't know. Unless we were really persistent in asking and they finally said, yes, I'm married, I have kids, we didn't know. They didn't offer that information up to us, and they certainly weren't on freaking social media or on any platform, because social media didn't exist back then, on any platform, bawling and crying because they couldn't tell us about their personal lives. In fact, teachers preferred their personal lives to stay private because, well, that's what a personal life is supposed to be, private. Alright? But these woke teachers want to teach my kid about what gay is at 5 years old, what gay is, what trans is, what pronouns are appropriate, as if they don't have enough to learn right now. Okay, they want to teach our kids that it's okay to be a boy even though you're a girl. It's okay to be a girl even though you're a boy, and confuse our kids. And I know there are going to be a lot of people on the LGBTQ side who don't like what I'm saying right now. And that's fine. I don't care. I'm not talking to you. And if I am, and if you think I am, well then great, maybe I am. But the fact of the matter is that no kid should be told that they can be whatever, a boy or a girl, at 5 years old, confusing the hell out of that kid, so that parent has to sit down and explain how stupid the teacher is. We call that grooming. We call that indoctrination. Do you know who else grooms and indoctrinizes our kids? Or indoctrinates our kids? Pedophiles. Yeah. And pedophiles want to be part of the LGBTQ community because of the plus. They think that because they are not attracted to they do not feel a normal attraction, such as men and women and women and men, but to children, that they belong in the plus because their sexual spectrum is different, that they belong in the plus. No, you belong in freaking prison. In fact, the people who are trying to teach my kids about what gender reassignment surgery is, and at 5 years old trying to teach them they can be males if they're females, and that it's okay. It's not. It's not. My kids at 5 years old want to be dinosaurs and princesses. They don't know. They don't care until you make them care. And that is the very definition of indoctrination. Okay? And then you trying to tell, because kids are going to ask, oh yeah, well, my partner transitioned. Kids are going to ask, what does that mean? And then the teacher feels like it's okay to go, oh, well, my partner used to have a penis, and they inverted and turned it into a vagina. You really think kids need to know this shit at 5, at 6, at any point in time? Do you think we need to learn that these kids need to learn this from you, teachers? No. There are certain conversations that you should have with the kids in your class, which It is all about the lesson in that freaking book that you have. The rest of it is up to me. Is up to their moms and dads or whatever. It is up to the parents to teach our children the things that we feel uncomfortable with other people teaching them, such as gender and gay, because sooner or later they're going to find out what this stuff is already. We already know this as parents. We don't need you teaching this to our children. We got this. You don't know our children like we know our children. And to be honest with you, anybody, seriously, any teacher who decides they're going to teach my kids or any kid this type of stuff needs to be right where the pedophiles are, because you're grooming the kids. Seriously, grooming these kids. You may as well be considered MAPS yourself, you minor attractive pricks. So that's what I have to say. I have no problem with people being gay. I have no problem with people being trans. You be you, you do you, whatever. I don't care. Leave my kids out of it. Leave other people's kids out of it. Alright?